feed my ears. So what? I'm gon' take risks. When I'm broke, I get that
itch on my neck, itch on my feet. I feel like bad bugs biting me. I feel like I wanna get the money, put that on repeat. I feel like I wanna be green, cause them
Hey, this is Travis Ellison. About to do the interview with the artist T. Whitey on Ellis TV, and it's finna start like this. So T. Whitey, where you from?
Originally, I'm from Gainesville, Florida. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised. I did a little time in Memphis, Tennessee, and then came back to Gainesville, Florida. But this is my hometown.
Okay. So, who inspired you to start rapping when you was growing up?
Really, man, I don't know, man. Like, personally, the music is just in me. Like, it's always been in me. Like, my mama sang, you know. My daddy, he used to play instruments like guitars and shit and type shit. So, music always really been in me. I really, like, I can say, like, you know, Michael Jackson, like, you know, I can say, like, Cool in the Game, oldie, goldie type shit. I can say Tupac, Big Pun, you know, T.I., I'm serious, like, more the older legends like Al Green and stuff. I grew up off a lot of R&B and blues and shit. So I got real soul in me. You know, I got real seasoning in me in general. So
right. So would you say music is in your heart?
Yeah, I feel like it's me. Like when I'm going through it, when I'm stressed, when I'm happy, when I'm, you know, mad, I turn to music. You know, I vent with music. I live music. I am music.
Mm-hmm. So how old were you when you first started rapping?
Well, I first started rapping when I used to write poems. You know what I'm saying? So like I went to a program. I got sent to Haitian Youth Academy. And I was like 13, 14. I just finished be 14. And level 6, level 8, I went to Haitian. And I was doing, you know, I was writing poems and I seen niggas was really like beating on the table. You know what I'm saying? Making hits like, So I was like, shit. I'm sitting there writing a poem and I'm looking at the niggas in the next poem like, nigga, what it do? Like, so I like, damn. So I ripped up the poem, like, man, fuck this poem shit. Let me start rapping and shit. Let me turn this poem, my poems into rap. I don't want awards for my poetry when I was a jit, you know. So I was like, let me just turn my shit into rap. And I started really just converting my poems with life and real, you know, love and shit and hurt. And I turned it into music. So I was about 13 and a half, 14.
Oh, that's a long time. So how would you describe your rap style?
My style in rap, I have a unique style. See, I go, like, sometimes I harmonize. I've been doing, like, I don't call it singing. I call it harmonizing. Like, Harmon White, that's me too, because, like, I don't really feel like I got a style that can be duplicated. Nobody really, some people said, you know, I got a little bit of Outkast in me, / Busta Rhymes in me, / CeeLo. You know, I done got, like, those three. That's really, you can't really compare me to nobody else because my music is so diverse. Like, I pretty much, I switch up on every song and I do pretty much different flows and cadences and you know, I don't know. I really, you know, I can't really compare myself. I'm unique. So you listen to my music, you'll really know.
Right. So would you say your style is not boxed in? You know?
Nah, it's not. It's I have an international appeal. You know, so my style is not just for the streets. It's for, you know, late night riding with your boo. It's for, you know, when you're going through it. It's for chilling. It's for in the club. I hit all different genres with my style, I feel.
Okay. So, I mean, since I've been, you know, hearing your music and following your career, you know, in my opinion, you've been one of the consistent artists. I see you stay working, you stay doing stuff. So would you say you one of the most consistent artists, rap artists in Alachua County?
Most definitely. Like, you know, not speaking arrogantly, but speaking like with confidence and assurance. I I am the only consistent artist around this bitch. Gainesville, Florida, like non-stop since even before I went in prison and before I got out of prison, and then when I got out of prison, like non-stop every single month I'm pushing something. You Google T.Ellis Whitey T.E.E space W-H-I-T-E-Y, you will see videos for day. I got more videos than niggas got shoes and draws. So like I feel like consistency is me, you know. CBCBA, can't beg, can't break, that's the brand. I am consistent. There ain't nobody else in Gainesville did what I done did. Nobody, period. Like, and it's as consistent. There's no layoff period for me. This shit is a job. There ain't no laying off. Like, this shit is like brushing my teeth. I wake up and I do music, you know. I don't even have to do nothing else but music. I don't watch sports, you know. Never played sports, and I don't watch that shit, man. But I have played with a scale and a little sand. You know what I understand? Like, ain't no layoff period for me. I do this all day, every day.
Oh, that's what's up. So, what is CBCBA? What is that?
CBCBA is an association. It's an association company, LLC, legitimate company that basically caters to, you know, different couple artists, for artist development, for artist branding, artist marketing. It's Can't Bend, Can't Break Association, and it's basically, you know, through trials. The meaning of it, through trials and tribulations, everybody go through, you know, stuff in life, but only the strong survive. To not be able to bend, to not be able to break, that's the strong point of CBCBA. You know, we put our hands together and we break the chains, we break the ties, we break the boundaries, and we don't break, we don't bend. It's you know, it's a company that caters to not only the entertainment side, but a lot of the business side, with legitimacy as being an artist, with making sure you get your BDS scans, making sure you register, you know, making sure that you're not just out here rapping just to rap. Rapping is fun, but it's still a job, so it's a check, and it's making sure that the artist that's a part of CBCBA, we getting a check, that we able to, you know, withstand all the bullshit that life throws at us. It's hard to be consistent and stay relevant in this shit when you got real responsibilities and kids. So to be able to not bend and not break through all and still staying strong, that's really what we stand for.
Okay. So, how did you get that tour in Europe last year? How did you get that?
Europe. Now I've been touring the world for 3 years consecutively. So this was my third year this year. I just came back in June, and I got it because I was pushing. Like, you know, I do reality videos too. Some people call them funny videos too, but reality videos, and I basically was doing them to create a difference between me, separation between me and other artists, you know, in the city and around. So, and I'm charismatic anyway, you know, I'm a people's person, so I'm able to pretty much put real life events in a way to make somebody else laugh. So I was doing those videos that damn near went viral on Facebook, and I was pushing my song Band-Aids, by any means necessary, do as I do zealously. It's an acronym for success. So I was pushing Band-Aids online heavy for like a year straight, and it caught the attention of one of the promoters that from over there in Europe, and he pretty much reached out to me and was like, I got an opportunity of a lifetime for you. You know, that song Band-Aids you got, it's a hit. We want you over here in Europe, in Denmark, Copenhagen. Shouts out to y'all. We want you over here and to basically perform at Distortion in front of over 10, 20,000 people. And shit, I thought it was bullshit until they lined everything up, and I was down there making history. You know, the first artist from Gainesville to leave out the country on some rap shit that it's not in the military, or I'm not going here because I got a job out of country. Nah, I'm going here because they booked me out of country. You know, I ain't going here on school and I'm rapping, doing shows. No, I'm going here because they booked me to do shows, and they seen the potential in the song and my international appeal. So blessings to the promoter that got me out there. He know his name. You know what I'm saying? Blessings to you. I never was ungrateful.
I'm gonna take risks when I'm broke. I need that. When I'm broke, I get the itching. I need that chicken, KFC finger licking. Now money talk, put a nigga in his spirit. They night early mornings, I'm plotting no million.
So, Fat Guy, when did you start doing music?
Started doing music I started doing music in 98. Back in 1998. It was in the summer. 98, me and my cousin we just hanging out, decided to rap and stuff. I mean, I always used to write poems and stuff like that, but I never thought about putting music behind it.
So, who are your musical influence?
Most definitely, I see. I'm country, so it had to be Crucial Conflict, the Dirty Boys, definitely feel more. I think I've always gravitated more to groups as other than solo artists. Even when you think about Master P was good, but No Limit as a whole was better.
Okay, so what does your music represent?
My music represents for one, my music is gonna represent the confidence in saying what you want to say, because a lot of times we don't have the confidence to say what we want to say, or we feel like how we look, we don't want to show the world who we are for real. So my music just represents how the things, I'm gonna say what we always want to say. Some people are scared to say, but I'm gonna say it.
So what can the people take away from your music?
What the people can take away from my music, they can take away a good time. They can take away songs they can relate to because they done been through it. They can take away just having a whole emotional experience. You know what I mean? Just because that's based off of. I rap from emotion, so if I'm I can't really record a song if I don't feel it. So I just want them to take my emotions, and if they can relate to it, just take that from me.
Okay, so when you go do a section, when you get ready to write or whatever, do you have to play the beat first, then write the lyrics to the beat, or do you already have your lyrics made up and then put the beat and just put it all together?
Really, that's a tough question, because when you come up with a song, you can use the beat first. You can find your beat first, or you can I got a song in my head, I want to make a beat for it. It just depends on how you feel. Like you said, you gotta feel it. And a lot of people don't understand that when God put music in everybody. That's because music controls so much of the world of how we feel. Your emotion, you mad, you sad, all that has a certain rhythmic pattern. Think about it, you get excited, your heart beat different. Heart breaks, you start getting a little sad, you know what I mean? That's because, everything is off of music, so, just take that, and if you feel it, you come up with it.
So do you have any material out already?
Yes, I have a lot of material out right now. My SoundCloud is at Gawd bars, at Gawd_bars. You can also YouTube Fat Gawd. You can that's ft.Gawd. You can actually find me on Facebook too. Just search ft.Gawd Fat Gawd. I got links on my Instagram, cbcba_Fat Gawd. I got a lot of music out.
So how did you link up with CBCBA?
Well, I know Whitey for a long time outside of music. You know what I'm saying? Before I even knew he was doing music, that's how long I know him. So I've always supported him, but I never because he's from 43rd, you know what I'm saying? I'm from a whole different side of town. But that's my thoughts. I want you to be great. Then bro went through his situation, and I remember hitting him up bro, you know what I'm saying? Never ever, you know what I'm saying? I want to work with you. We actually, people think Bananas was our first song ever, but we actually got a song called Lil King. I smashed, you know what I'm saying? But that unfortunately, ain't nobody gonna hear that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna hear that. But cause we lost the files, you know, just being make a rookie mistake. I made a rookie mistake, lost it. But when bro got out, you know, I ended up going through some things too. You know, he was just like, I wanted to quit doing music, bro. It was like, man, don't quit. Just, you know, just link up, and whenever you ready to do something, we'll put it out slowly but slowly. Like whenever you ready, we gonna drop it.
So how would you describe your rap style?
My rap style, eclectic. Like I can do any style. I rap, but mainly my go-to marquee flow is the more aggressive, heavy punchline, witty wordplay. I mean, 'cause I come from battle rap. It's a battle rap song, but it changed over the time. Like I changed with the time, like LL Cool J used to do. My rap style is what's hot right now. I'm gonna start singing one day.
So, where you from?
I'm from Gainesville, born and raised. Born and raised Gainesville, Florida. Third road, 1900 blocks, whatever you want to call it.
So has it ever been a time since you've been rapping that you, like you said, you want to stop? So, like, what kept you going? What made you say, I want to keep doing this?
Why I kept going, well, really, like, bro wouldn't let me. Like, he understand that certain situations, everybody go through them, but you can't go through them, you gotta grow through them. So, you know, just keep working. While you going through what you're going through, keep working, and everything gonna fall into place. The chips gonna land, and you gotta get your life back together. So I kept going. That's why I keep going.
Do you think it's a difference between the music industry and the music business?
Music industry, music business. No, I don't. I think it's all the same thing. Really. I think that really it's like they take an artist, they make them into what they think, you know, and they put him out. It ain't rocket science. You wanna get a real deal, you gotta become whatever they want you to be.
So do you have a good following on social media?
I'm gonna have a strong following. I have a dedicated following, and I have a growing following, which means like we ain't done yet. We just started, and like, you know, I feel like the more I got people right now who like they care about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, as opposed to like just getting on, oh, he's so fat. No, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Try this, that, you know what I'm saying? I want to see your health. I want to see you win on that. But, you know, you got to have a certain amount of love for somebody to actually care about if they live or die.
Right. So where you see yourself in the next 2 years, music-wise?
I got the next 2 years, I'm having them VVs in my mind. Next 2 years, VV City. All right, okay. But for real, next 2 years, it ain't gonna be like, I'm gonna say like Jurassic when I say Grammys and all that. But I'm gonna be really, really like more buzzy. Like I'm probably like gonna be well known, cause like my whole thing is like I love writing music. You know what I'm saying? Like I swear I want to have a production company as opposed to just me being a rapper. So next 2 years I'm probably closer to that.
So would you say music is a way of life?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, expression of life?
Most definitely. My feelings on music is it's the strongest force on this planet. God gave me his most trusted angel, music. The body was made out of organs and horns, you know. And if you sit down and watch a movie, you can watch a scary movie and put it on mute. The scariest thing about that is the music. You know what I'm saying? Even the loud sound they make you jump with. Play the right song, you're gonna cry like a girl. It's songs right now make grown straight men throw their ass in a circle for some strange reason. But music can do that. That's the power. Go to church. People catch the Holy Ghost during the music. It'll get in you some kind of way.
So would you see yourself getting on, being an artist, but also getting on behind the scenes like CEO role one day?
Probably not CEO exactly, but definitely producer. Production, writing, I see myself with a lot of writers' credit. My goal is to write a song for Beyonce. I don't care what nobody think about me. You write a song for B, you pretty much solidified. But yeah, just more of that behind the microphone, behind the computer.
Well, the way music is set up today with the internet, digital and all that, do you think it's better than how it was back then? When they put somebody out, they had the music programs, BET, MTV, they had to get the hard copies and, so would you think it's better and easier now than how it was back then?
I think you can reach. It's kind of like 22, really. Catch 22, you can reach more people as in the potential. But back when you ain't had the internet and stuff like that, it was easy to be the hometown hero because this is you can go there and get this, that, and the third. Now they were playing your music, they were buying your music, they were buying your tapes, and niggas had real CD books with CDs in it. Get your mixtape. All you had to do is go to a local DJ outside, another local DJ outside of your own city, and give them your music. And they put it on the mixtape.
So do you think more artists? Do you think it's good to have a good work ethic with being an artist?
It's always good to have a good work ethic. But what I am going to say is don't over-exert yourself too. Because sometimes you can spread yourself too thin and sometimes you're working too hard and then your music sounds trash. But definitely good to have a work ethic, a good work ethic for that.
Would you have any advice for other artists again you don't necessarily associate yourself with?
My only advice is really it's just like focus on the love, not the hate. Don't get suckered into the negativity of it. I've seen too many people in a position who had the potential to separate and elevate, but they get suckered into it. Somebody start hating, then we got to deal with this. Guess what? In the next age, man, internet is crazy, bro. No fans gonna switch sides. Then, you gonna have people in your head trying to get you to fight people and all that. Why? You don't see none of these other artists fighting. This is a professional business. If you want to be a professional, you gotta act professionally and act accordingly to it. They say dress for success, you gotta rap for success. You gotta act like it. You can't be so suckered in like, I'm on this mic rapping lyrics. You know what I'm saying? It's coming from where I've been and how I've been and how I live and where I come through. But I ain't finna be out here trying to prove to you I'm a gangster for real. Cause I'm gonna have to prove my innocence in court. That's not gangster. Now all they're gonna do is go to the next person. Next female who can halfway rap and shake her ass. That's what they're gonna do. So don't focus on the negativity. Focus on the love and success, because if you from Gainesville, you know that there ain't no way for you to make it out with all the hate going on if you focus on it.
So do you agree with the term that some people say, fake it till you make it?
Most definitely. A lot of people do. Why not you? That's how I go. Real talk. I mean, you can't really, oh, I'm a real this, I'm a real that. You trying to prove how real you is to people who ain't real themselves. For real. The difference, I seen this thing one day and it was trying to explain to me, or explain to the person, the difference between you wearing Gucci And that white dude over there wearing Gucci is, you finna go out your way to get real Gucci. You finna break your pocket to get real Gucci. That white dude spent about $5 on that Gucci hat, but they gonna think he is real. And yours fake. Why? Because he look like he belong. He from that area, so it really matter. See, we suck it in and stuff like that.
So when Nas came out a long time and said hip hop is dead, would you agree to that or no?
No, not at all. As long as we got hip hop artists, hip hop can't be dead.
So what you think about some of the ones they call mama rappers?
What I think about mama rappers is it requires a certain level of skill to do that. It's not easy to be that. You know how some people say, I make looking bad, I make it looking bad, I make it look ugly, look easy, but it's not. Like, that cadence, that flow pattern, like, it's hard to do, mumble or not. And they be lit. Let them live. I got some songs, I be dry, they be sliding a little bit.
You will also into the lyrics, the bars and all that. And you can battle rap anybody, any rapper, who would it be?
It wouldn't be no commercial rapper. If I battle rap, it'll be the greatest battle rapper at that time, which would probably be Loaded Lux. You know, probably Loaded Lux.
So, any last words before we...
Can't break, can't bend, man. Fat Whitey on the way. CBCBA, Fighter for 300, Rich MB. Shout out to Whitey, man, for keeping us all straight. You know, either come right or get left by the team.
Well, this is it on Fat God. Thanks for your time.
Appreciate it.
I'm gon' feed my ears, so what? I'm gon' take risks. When I'm broke, I get that.